In the aftermath of the winter storm, farmers are feeling the pinch. Many are having to start over after the freeze killed several crops and livestock. Our Cristiana Ramos talked with local farmers to see how they're holding up.
Farmers across southeast Texas are dealing with the aftermath of the deadly Arctic blast.
This is some of the dill that got burned right here. This is frost damage or cold damage on the tips of our dill.
Donna's farm lost most of its herbs and leafy greens.
But we'll cut it back and it'll regrow and be just fine.
Now it's a waiting game to see if the citrus and fig trees were affected. It's tough for many Texas farmers to protect crops from cold weather due to the lack of resources. The outcome is pricey and time-consuming.
It probably set us back 2 or 3 weeks on tomato production because it burned a lot of the leaves. So we're gonna go through and let them put on little new suckers, and we'll come back and trim the plants, and we won't have celery for probably another 2 months because we lost all the celery because of the freeze.
When things go wrong, sometimes replanting isn't an option because the process is too slow.
Well, we get to wait on seeds. When we get the seeds in there, take 2 or 3 weeks to germinate till we transplant. So you're 3 months, 4 months in before you get a crop, and the problem you really run into is we're in spring, but if it's a cool weather crop, we're getting into summertime, it's too hot for it, it won't work.
If farmers can't replant, Brent says there will be less variety of produce. This will be a problem for many businesses who rely on farmers, but not for Monica's restaurant.
Mainly what I've shifted my focus on in the last year is I'm putting the ranchers and the farmers first, and I'm cooking what they provide to me.
Monica says this approach helps her cook up innovative dishes, all while supporting local farmers and ranchers.
The customers feel like they're not only supporting the farmers, ranchers, locally owned business, chef, but they're also learning about how to prepare certain foods, and they're also becoming accustomed to not always getting what they want.
Farmers are working as quickly as they can to replenish what they lost. Less food means produce prices in marketplaces will begin to rise in the coming months. Cristiana Ramos, 12 News.